Evening, Elif. Is it Elif? Is that right? How are you? Hope you're well. Just wait for a few more to come up. Hello, Facebook user. Nice to see you. You're good, are you? Good. I'm glad on this lovely November day. Hi, Marianne. Lovely to see you as well. I've been Christmas shopping today, so I'm feeling festive. Hello from Canada. Lovely. What's the weather like in Canada? Is it good? Right, let me see. Hi, Tonya. It's what does that say? Looks like Facebook. Right, brilliant. Cold and rainy. Right, okay. So it's cold and rainy in Canada. Hi everyone. Yeah, as Victoria said, Facebook is just putting Facebook user. So if you could just put your names. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Jimmy. Is that right, Jimmy? Lovely to see you. Hello, Donna. Lovely to see you. Right, let me get started. Let me see who I have got with me first of all. Okay, so I've got a gentleman with me. Hello, Deborah. Nice to see you. Hello, Karen Bullitt. Right, okay. I've got a gentleman with me, and I believe that this gentleman is father. Okay. Now, this gentleman, he is he's a very outdoorsy man. Now, I feel that this gentleman would have passed to the spirit world with it's a heart condition. It would have either been a heart attack or it would have been heart disease, one of the two. He's a very robust man. He is probably about, I don't know, between 5'10" to 5'11" to 6 foot, something like that. His skin is quite weather worn. So I feel that this gentleman, hello T Lynn, hello, lovely to see you. I feel that this gentleman, he's got like rough and ready. So he's quite weather worn. His hands are quite rough. And I feel that his face is sort of quite weather worn, and I feel that this gentleman would have been outside. His job would have been outside, and I feel that this gentleman, I feel this gentleman would have been a farmer. I do feel that with him. Can anybody understand that? I'll just give you a little bit more information about him. So it's father. Okay, he would have passed with either a heart attack or heart disease. He was between 5'11" and, hello Katie, 5'11" and 6 foot. He had a ruddy complexion and his hands were quite rough, and I feel that he would have been a farmer. And because I can see him, I can see a lot of land around him, and I do feel with him as well that he would have been an arable farmer. I don't feel he would have farmed animals. I feel he would have been an arable farmer. Saying that, there would have been your dad was a farmer and passed away from Donna. Right. Okay, Donna. Donna, can you understand the description of him? Can you understand the description of him? If you could just let me know that. As I said, this gentleman, there was animals around the farm, but when I say that, I mean sort of like chickens, chickens and what else? And ducks, I think. chickens and ducks or geese, something like that. The chickens were definitely for the eggs. Now this gentleman, he was a lovely man. He had a really gentle nature about him, and he was always beaming. He was always beaming. He was always. Your dad was taller than slimmer. Pigs and cows. Right, okay. I don't really know that I want to make that fit, Donna, to be honest. I do feel that he had chickens, but I do feel that he was an arable farmer. If you can't understand that, then I'm not going to make it fit. Okay, let me just get another couple of pieces of information, and then I'll just have to move on. Okay, just joined Facebook user. Can you put your name in, please? Yeah, that would be great. Right. Okay. Let me just get a couple more pieces about this gentleman. I also feel with this gentleman as well that he was someone who was very handy as well. I feel that he would have tinkered about with machinery. I mean, he would have had machinery on the farm anyway because he would have been arable farming. But if nobody can understand that, I'm going to move on. Okay. I do feel that I am with you, Donna, for some reason. So I'm going to pull a card for you, Donna, because I do feel that I have something for you. Okay, just bear with me a second. Okay, so Donna, this card is for you. And this card is called Play. And it's a little angel, and she's, see if I can get this right, a little angel, and she's running across a lily pond. And what this card says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Right, Donna, this card means to me, would you understand at the moment, Donna, that there's probably not a lot of playfulness, laughter, and joy around you at the moment? Would you understand that? Would you understand that at the moment you're finding things to be a little bit like hard work? I don't know if you can understand that, Donna, at all, because I feel what this card is saying is that is true. Right, lovely. I feel what this card is saying to you, Donna, okay, is that you've become a little bit bogged down with okay, you've become a little bit bogged down with life issues, okay, and I feel with you that generally, on the whole, you are quite a positive person. All right, you're a positive person. You're someone who is always there for everybody, and you're normally a half glass full rather than half glass empty. But I just feel at the moment that there's just things going on around you that are making you. Would you understand that you are questioning yourself? I feel like you're questioning yourself about things, and I feel like you're overthinking things. And I feel also with you, Donna, as well, that what you need to do now is you need to take a step back, okay? You need to take a step back, and you need to remember why it is you're here and why it is we do what we do to be able to enjoy our life. Okay, you need to take that step back, Donna, Because once you take that step back and you give yourself a little bit of time and a little bit of positivity, okay, I feel like you've been neglecting yourself. And when I say neglecting yourself, I don't mean in a really bad way, but I mean in a way where you're not, patting yourself on the back, and you're not giving yourself the time to go and enjoy yourself, to go and do something. It doesn't have to be something big. It can be something like going for a walk, or having that lovely bath, or putting a bit of makeup on and going out, and going and doing things that you enjoy. Okay, you need that time, right? You need that time for you. And by doing that, Donna, and it will give you your energy back, which I feel is lacking at the moment. It will give you your energy back. You can understand what I'm saying. Lovely. Thank you. Okay. So that's what you need to do. And it will give you your energy back. And by getting your energy back, it will give you your spark that is there. It is there, and people see that, and people love you. And also, Donna, as just a final thing, I'll say to you, let people love you. Let them in and let them love you, because they're there and they want to, Donna. Okay? So I'll leave that with you. Okay? You just need to give yourself a little bit of pampering and positivity. All right? Lovely. Right, that's kicked us off today. I'll just have a quick drink and then we'll see who we've got. Right, okay. Okay, so I've got a lady with me, and I feel that this lady is mother, okay? I feel like this lady is mother. This lady, she would have passed the spirit world, I feel. She wasn't old, but she wasn't I don't mean she was in her sort of 30s or 40s. She was older. But this lady is a lady that was, she was a lot younger than her age. So what I'm saying is she acted a lot younger than her age, but it wasn't done in a bad way. She was just sort of like, I'd like to say, she was quite a hit mum. She was with the times. She was someone who, she just really enjoyed life. And I feel as a mother, okay, I feel that this lady was not only a mother, but she was also a friend. I feel that whoever this lady is for, the bond that you had was a really, really close bond. Okay, you were really, you were more like sisters than anything else. That's the way I feel. The bond between you was really strong. Okay, and I feel that this lady as well, she would have really dressed nice. Okay, she would have dressed nice, and she was a slim lady. She was slim to medium build. If anybody can understand this with mother, okay, mother in the spirit world, she was. When I say she didn't make old bones, I do feel that she would have passed maybe in her 60s, something like that. So late 50s, early 60s, something like that. And she was just a lovely lady. She was very on point, this lady. She was very what can I say? She was quite fashionable, is what I would say. She would go with the times as well, and she'd always have her hair nice, and she'd always like to have nice makeup as well. Can anybody understand that with mother? I feel that she would have passed the spirit world with a cancer condition. Okay, what sort of condition, what cancer condition did she have? I feel that her cancer condition would have been somewhere either around the stomach or sort of like the lower end of the stomach, somewhere around there. Does anybody understand that with mother? Okay, well, I'm just gonna, she's quite insistent, so I'm just gonna give a little bit. Not you was right. Okay. Hi, Anne, Susan, Claire. Hello. Okay, so this lady, I'm getting the names with this lady. I'm getting the name Alice, Jane, and Mary. Okay, and I'm also getting the month of May. Okay, and I feel like it was towards the end of May, with for a birthday or an anniversary towards the end of May. Can anybody understand that? If not, I'm going to have to move on, but she's definitely here for somebody. Right. Okay. No. Right. Okay. Let me see. Right. Okay. Your mum passed with lung cancer. Can you understand? Can you understand the description that I've given? And also the fact that you were really close with your mum. And I feel that you would have done lots of things together. You know, it was a really strong bond. That's what I feel. If I could have your name, that would be good. So I've got a Facebook user that says I can take May, her funeral, but I don't know what your name is. And no, she wasn't 32. I'm already passed with cervical cancer, spread to stomach. Can't take the rest. Right, Melanie. You can't take this woman. Definitely, you were close. I really do feel that. So a Facebook user, again, I don't know your name. She was older. Yes, we were very close. Is it Mandy? Because I do feel like I'm definitely drawn to the Facebook user that she was older, and yes, we were very close. So is that you, Mandy? Right. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go with you because yes, lovely. Right, Mandy, I'm with you. Okay. Right. So I've got this lady. Okay. Can you take any of the names that I gave you? I gave you the name of Alice, Mary. Was it Jane or June? I can't remember. Alice and Mary have just come back into my head. So I don't know if you can take any of those names. All right. So this lady, as I said, I always feel that she looked really nice. And would you understand with her as well that she was someone who was she was very positive and passionate about life and about making the most out of life, Mandy? If you would understand that. Alice, her auntie, Mary, her sister, Jane, her niece. Right, lovely. Okay, well, you can take those. Okay. But I feel that the bond that you two had, I do feel that it was a really, really close bond. And I feel like right from childhood as well. Yes, she was like that. Right, lovely. I feel from childhood, she was someone who would really nurture you. She would nurture you, and she was fully invested in making sure that you would have had the best start to life that you could. That was she was motherhood to her. I feel came naturally. It just came naturally to her. It was just something that she loved to do, and she's making me feel. I've just got this. overwhelming feel of love, Mandy. So that is how she felt about you. She really did. And I feel as you grew, okay, as you grew and you got older, you just, oh, you were just sort of like, you were like a mini me, really. Yeah, because I do feel with her that she could see in you, that she could see herself in you. Would you understand with your mum as well that she liked, I do feel that she would have liked to have gone, would have liked to have been outside. Okay, when I say outside, I mean just out in the fresh air. And I just feel as a child, you would have probably spent quite, yes, we had a lovely, right, lovely, okay. Can you understand the outside bit? Because I just feel that she loved the outside, she loved the outdoors. She wasn't someone who would stay in a lot. And I just feel, I get the feeling that as a child, you would have been outside and outdoors. And I also feel as well with you that you have that love of the outdoors as well. I do feel that with you as well. Okay. Let me just get a couple more things about this lady and then we'll go to the message as to why she's come through to see you. Would you? Okay. She's saying, and I don't know if you can take this or understand this, but she's saying that when you were older, you know, when you were going out, you know, in an evening, I do feel that you'd have gone out with your mum as well, because I do feel that your mum was really in with the kids. You know, she was, and it wasn't embarrassing at all. She was really down to earth and she was really on everybody's level. That's what I'm getting with her. Right, I'm going to go to the reason why she's come through to see you tonight, Mandy. Okay. Right, let me see. Why has she come through to see you? First of all, okay, she's come through because I do feel that she loved this time of year. I feel this time of year to her and for the both of you was quite a magical time. I don't know if you can clarify that or not, but I feel it was a really magical time. Yeah, she was on the level with the kids. Right, lovely. And she's around you at the moment because she's so, you know, she's so excited, and she can also see, you know, she wants to be with you at the moment. She wants to be around you. And I feel that she is around you. I really do feel that at the moment. And she also wants to say to you as well, she wants to say how proud she is. Okay. Yes, I mean Christmas. Sorry, what did I say? I don't know what I said, but I meant Christmas. She wants to say how proud she is of you. She said you're just you're the way that you have the way that you have lived your life to date, because there's a lot more living of that to go. She's so pleased to see that you live your life, you know, in a positive light. You are very caring in your nature. I feel that with you. That's what she's saying to me. You're very caring in your nature. And she loves that about you. And she loves the way that you love. You know, she said, you are just such a beautiful person, okay, on the inside and on the outside. All right. And she just wants you to know just how very, very proud she is of you. She's given me something for you, okay, and it's, I think it's something that you would have done together. So I'm getting a daisy chain. So I'm feeling with this daisy chain that at one point when you were younger, you would have you know how you would make the daisy chains? We used to do it when we were kids. You'd put a little slit in the daisy and put a daisy through, and then you'd make a daisy chain. Now that she's brought that through to me, so that is for you, okay? And I hope that you can take that. And if I leave her love with you and say thank you very much for working with me. Oh, I'm glad, yes. When I was young, yes, and the daisy chain. Well, that's her memory to you, okay? So she was a lovely lady. Thank you very much for working with me. Thank you. Okay, hello, Deborah. Let me see. Who am I? Tanya. My name is Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Okay. I feel, Jennifer, that I am being drawn to you. So I am going to draw a card, and then I'm going to see if I've got someone in the spirit world for you. Okay, let me draw a card, Jennifer. Okay, so the card that I've got for you, Jennifer, is it's called Trustworthy Guidance. Okay, so I'll show you the picture of it. So it's an angel, and she is looking over and helping someone who is writing. So I'm going to read what it says to you, Jennifer, and we'll go from there, okay? You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need. Right, okay, so this card to me, Jennifer, it says to me that, would you understand that you have got something in the pipeline at the moment, or you have got something that's going on at the moment that you're thinking about, and you're not quite sure where you're going with it? Would you understand that, Jennifer? Okay, because I feel that that's what this card is saying to you. Okay. Yes, is that you, Jennifer? Yes. I just, if you could just put your name and say yes, that would be great, but I will assume that it's you. Okay, so I feel like, as I said with you, there's something going on at the moment that you're thinking about. Yes, thank you, Jennifer. That you're thinking about doing, or you're in the process of thinking about doing, okay? And I just feel at the moment that you haven't quite made that decision. Would you understand that? That you're still toing and froing, deciding what it is that you want to do. I feel that you feel that if you take this leap of faith, correct, right? Okay. If you take this leap of faith, I feel that this is the right decision for you. But I also feel with you as well at the moment, would you understand that there's a certain amount of holding back, and I don't know why. They're not telling me why, but I feel that there's a certain amount of you holding back from doing this because you're just a little bit, you're not quite sure whether you should go forward with it, if you understand that, Jennifer. But absolutely right. Okay, so what I'm feeling for you, okay, is that, okay, you need to believe in yourself. Okay, you need to believe in yourself and the decision that you make. this decision, I feel, is quite a big decision. I mean, they're not telling me what it is, so I don't know. But I feel that it's quite a big decision for you. You feel like it's a big decision to make. But what I'm feeling with you is that it's the right decision. So, right. Okay. Yep. Say no more. Because I felt that it was about moving. So you're saying relocating, but I feel, and okay, so what I'm saying to you is, okay, that you're not overthinking it. You're just holding yourself back a little bit, holding yourself back, because what you have at the moment is safe, okay, and it's what you know. And we all fall into that trap of what we know we stay with. But what this card is saying to you is, if you take that leap of faith, Jennifer, okay, if you take that leap of faith and believe in yourself and believe that you can do this. Okay, lovely. I feel that you can do this and they will be with you. They will be with you. All right. I really do think for you, you need to take that leap of faith and know that what you're doing is the right decision, Jennifer. Okay. It really is the right decision, not only to be closer to your grandmother that you've put there, but also for you. I feel with this move, I feel that your life will also change in a positive way. Okay? I really do. So I'm going to leave that with you, Jennifer. Okay? But what they're saying is they are spirit. Okay? I pull a card and I'm working psychically, but I also have spirit with me as well. There is no one. I haven't particularly got a loved one for you, but they are working with me. All right. So what I'm saying is this is the right thing to do and they will be with you all the way, 100%. Okay. So I hope that helps you. I really do. And I just really see positivity for you going forward. All right. Okay. Lovely. Thank you. Right. Let's see. A message within a message. Can I have a message? Rough. What do you mean, Sierra? Rough. Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Well, you're welcome, Jennifer. You're welcome. Right. Let me see who I've got. Let me see who I've got in the spirit world. Okay. I have got a grandfather. I feel like it's a gentleman. Okay. It's a gentleman. But I do feel that this gentleman is grandfatherly, okay? And the reason I feel that with this gentleman is the way that he's dressed, okay? I feel that this gentleman, he is, and I also feel with him that this gentleman, he wouldn't have lived in a town or a city, okay? I feel that this gentleman, he would have lived in the countryside, all right? Or in a very small town or a village, somewhere like that. And I feel that when this gentleman passed, that this gentleman would have passed from old age. I don't feel natural causes is what I want to say. They're not giving me anything, but I just feel that this gentleman would have lived a long life. I feel that this gentleman, okay, so this gentleman's probably about, let me see. He's probably about between 5'8" to 5'10", something like that. He's the way he's dressed in I want to say it's he's dressed in trousers, but I want to say they're like cord trousers or brushed cotton trousers. And I want to say that his jacket would have been a brushed cotton as well. And he would have had a hat. He would have worn a cap. It would have been a flat cap. All right. Because I do feel like that with this gentleman. And he was a very Tonya, you say could be your pap. Is that is that a name for your grandfather, or is that for your father? And can you Granddad lived on, he was quite all right. Facebook user, can you tell me what your name is, please? So that I know what your name is. Okay. But Tonya, if you could just say to me whether or not that was your granddad or not. I mean, yeah. Angel. Right. Okay, Angel. Yeah. Angel, can you understand the description of the man that I've got with you? Can you understand? So when you say yes, Tonya, is that your grandfather, you mean? Yes to your grandfather? And can you understand all the information as well? Right, let me give a little bit more. This gentleman, he was tall and well built. When you say tall, how tall was he? Right, okay. I do feel, Tonya, that I feel like I'm with you. Can you understand the description of him? Because I just feel that this gentleman, you know, he was a very, everyone is taller than you, right? I'm only 5 foot tall. Everyone is taller than you, right? Okay. Right, let me see. I really need to know because he's really decisive on what he's wearing. Okay, so I'm just going to move on. But if either of you could just confirm that he would wear like this brushed cotton, and I feel also with him as well that he would have worn a waistcoat at times as well. You know, he was a really fit man. He wasn't an overweight man. Okay. Tonya, yes, clothes height. Right. Okay, Tonya. I do believe that I'm with you, Tonya. So listen, Angel, but Tonya, I do feel that I'm with you. Okay, so I'm going to work with you. Okay, so this gentleman, he was a really lovely man. He really was. He's got this big grin on his face, a really big grin. And I feel that he was a gentleman that would he would have been very fit. Okay, he would have been very fit because I do feel with him that he would have gone. I do feel that he liked to walk. And I do feel that he would have walked quite a lot. I mean, obviously, this is in his later life. But I just feel that he was a very active man as he was when he was a younger man. But I feel with him that he would have always kept himself busy and kept himself fit. He wasn't one to sit down and do nothing. I'm not saying that he didn't like to read a newspaper, because I think that he would have liked to have read a newspaper. Would you understand? Did he like the horses? Did he like the horses? Did he like looking at the horses? Why can I see that on a newspaper? I don't know if you can understand that with him. What else with him as well? He was a very sociable man. Okay, Tonya, if you can understand that. And I feel that he would have, yes, he did like horses, right? Okay, that's why I can see it. Now I'm getting the names, Tonya. George, I'm getting the name Brian, and I'm getting the name Arthur. George, Brian, and Arthur, if you can take any of those three names. I'm also getting the month of September, and I'm getting the second week in September for an anniversary or a passing. Okay. I also feel with him, now that I've been drawn towards September, Tonya, I'm also feeling with him that he liked that time of year. I think he liked all the colours, and yeah, he loved to be outside. Yes, and my birth, right, lovely, thank you, thank you. I also feel as well with him, Tonya, that he was also someone who was really he was very approachable. And when I say approachable, I mean, he was very interested in what his children, grandchildren were up to. And I do feel with him that he loved to spend time with you as well. I do feel that with him. And he also liked to play the Joker a little bit. Would you understand that? Um, he liked to play the Joker at times. Would you? Okay, what are you saying? Would you ever remember with him where he would be, what, like your parents and grandparents, they'd be sort of like, they do those things where they'd have a coin and and for some reason you wouldn't see it, and all of a sudden it would come from behind your ear, or tricks like that. I feel that your granddad would have been like that, because it would have fascinated you, those sorts of things. I do feel with your grandfather as well, I do feel that he would have liked his food. I feel that he had quite a quite a hearty appetite. But I also feel with him as well that he would have had okay. He would have grown his own vegetables. I can see a garden with vegetables in it, and there was lots of them. So I don't know if you can understand that with him, Tonya, as well. Yeah. What else with him? Would you remember with him, before I go to the reason why he's come through, would you remember with him that he would have had a pocket watch? He had a veg garden, lovely. But would you remember that he had a pocket watch? That he would have had, I don't know that he would have had it on all the time, but I just feel that on occasion he would open a pocket watch. I can see the pocket watch opening. So yes, he did. Oh, wait, right. Okay, I can see that pocket watch opening. Right. So I'm going to go to the reason why he's come through, Tonya, to see you. Would you understand with yourself? Do you feel at the moment like you are running out of time, that you don't seem to have enough time to do everything? I feel he's sort of saying that you're very busy. You're very busy in your day-to-day life, and I I just I just feel like, yes, you do feel like that, right? Okay, because he's literally opening this pocket watch for you, okay? And what he means by that, opening this pocket watch, is that I feel that you're like, he's saying your life is so busy, 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 that you don't make time for yourself, or you feel like you don't have time for yourself. Okay, so what he's actually saying is, oh yeah, okay, the hand is going round a lot slower, okay, on this pocket watch. I feel that your life is going like that, round and round and round, because you are so busy, but his pocket watch is going slower. So what he's saying is, you need to just take a step back, okay, and assess. Because I do feel that all that's going on around you could be slightly, I don't know, right, okay, what are you trying to say to me? do you manage your time well? I just feel that you maybe need to manage your time a little bit better. Okay, that's what he's saying. And by doing that, I feel that you won't feel sort of like you're going around and around like that. It's a bit like I'm not saying you're a hamster, but it's a bit like a hamster on a wheel going round and round and round and never getting off. Okay. He's saying that he's around you. Okay. And he's around you, especially at this time of year. All right. I do feel that he liked this time of year. And yeah, if I could leave his love with you, Tonya, and say, thank you very much for working with me. Thank you. Just have a drink. Right. Let me see. Hello, Carol. Elif, Tanya, Melanie. Right. Let me see. You're welcome, Tonya. Let me see. I feel like I need to pull a card. So I am going to pull a card for you, Elif. I am going to pull a card for you. I feel drawn to you. Okay. Right, Elif. I have okay, so I have got a card. Excuse me. Take that away. I have got a card which is called Blessing in Disguise. Okay. So I'm going to show you this card. Now, this is one of these days I'll get it right. This is an angel, and she's sitting on, I think she's sitting on a cloud. Okay, so I'm going to read what the card says, Elif. Okay. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Okay, so what does this card mean? Okay. Okay, I feel with this card, would you understand at the moment you have a, okay, would you understand at the moment that you have a situation around you where you really don't know what to do at the moment? You really don't know what to do. Would you have, Elif, would you have in the spirit world a grandmother? Would you have in the spirit world a grandmother? Because I feel a lady coming through to me. You have exams, right? Don't tell me anything, Elif. Just let me sort of. You do have a grandmother in the spirit world. I feel like I've got this lady with me, all right, and I do feel like this lady is grandmother. And this lady, she's a very wise lady. I feel very wise. I don't feel that she was a very tall lady, but I do feel that she was. I do feel that she. Would you have spent quite a lot of time with this lady? Would you have been close to your grandmother, Elif? Because I yes, you were. I do feel that you were quite close to her, and I also feel as well. Okay, would you understand, Elif, that your grandmother was very she was a very wise lady, I feel. Would you also understand with your grandmother that she would have grown herbs? I feel like she would have grown herbs, and she would have used these things as sort of like pick-me-ups, things like that. would you sort of understand that? Would you understand that she was quite a okay, I feel that she was sort of she was a little bit like a healer. Yes, you understand. Would you understand with her as well that she would have loved animals? And would you also understand that you love animals as well? Do you, and would you understand that you love? I feel that you're okay. I can hear purring, okay? So I feel that you like cats. Would you understand that you like cats? Yes, you loved animals. She did too. Right. Okay. All right. Lovely. So she's here as well. She's here as well to sort of guide us. So if you could just tell me if you love if you like cats, because I feel with you that because cats are very individual. Okay, I feel like cats are individual, and cats will yeah, if they you love cats, lovely, thank you. Okay, because cats I also find can be quite they're quite intuitive themselves, cats, you know, and they're very they like their own company. They're very what's the word, I would call them very confident as well, you know. And I feel with you, okay, so what is your grandmother saying? Let me see and let me say, with cats and stuff like that. Okay, I feel with you at the moment that you are doubting yourself about something. You've already told me you're doing exams, so I'm not saying it's that. Don't like saying anything, but I feel that you're doubting yourself at the moment. All right. What your grandmother is saying to you, okay, and what this card is saying to you, all right, is that you, and also I feel with you as well that you have a lot of, you get very nervous and you have a lot of nervous energy. All right. You have a lot of nervous energy and your nerves sometimes are really like that. And you don't know how to channel that. That's what I'm feeling with that. You don't know how to channel that. Okay. But what you need to do, Elif, okay, use that nerves. All right. That's what your grandmother is saying. Use those nerves. Use those nerves in a positive way. Okay. So whatever is going on around you, and if it is your exams, you need to channel that energy and turn it into a positive. All right. And you can do that. We can all do that with our nerves. We all get nervous. You know, we all feel like that from time to time, but you don't need to, because that's half of your answer to your question. Okay. Channel that nerves, make it into positive energy. All right. And this is what your grandmother's saying as well. She's saying positive energy. And she's also saying, I don't know if you drink like fruit teas or chamomile or something like that, but she's saying you need to drink something like that. All right. I've just got chamomile. She just put chamomile into my head. So I don't know if you drink chamomile or fruit teas, but that also helps as well. But you have got it within you. Okay. You've got it within you. You drink chamomile a lot, right? You need to drink more of chamomile, Elif. That's what I'm saying. You need to drink more. All right. And use that energy, use it in a positive way. All right. Your grandmother's around you. She's giving you positive energy. Okay. She is around you. And I don't know if you feel spirit around you, but she is around you. So just use that positive energy. All right. Take a deep breath and you can achieve anything you want to. All right. Okay. So I will leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right, I think I've just got time to pull one more card. So let me see. Okay, I feel, yes. Let me see. Melanie. I feel like I'm drawn to you, Melanie, with the two purple hearts beside you. So I'm going to draw a card for you. Okay, and this card is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card. It's an angel. She's standing there behind the light, and she has a beautiful heart. Where is it? There, heart with angel wings, and she has two little cherubs by her side. Okay, Melanie, so I'm just going to read what this says, and then we'll see where we go. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstanding, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlines every situation brings about healing in an undreamed of ways. Okay, so to me, Melanie, I feel that you, okay, I don't feel that you give yourself enough credit. Okay, I don't feel that you give yourself enough love, and I don't feel that you sometimes feel that you deserve that love. Okay, would you understand that you can be quite critical of yourself? Okay, you can be quite critical of yourself. I also feel as well that you or those around you have been hurt. You know, you've been hurt in some way. You understand. Thank you, Melanie. And I feel that that was a blow. Okay, and that was a blow, and I feel with you that that would have closed you off. Okay, what this card is saying, and I'm sorry that I'm being quick, but I'm coming towards the end. What this card is saying to you, okay, is that you can give that love, okay, and you will receive that love. Okay, there are people out there who love you. But for you to feel truly loved, Melanie, you need to give that love to yourself, and you need to be kind to yourself. Okay. And I don't feel that you've been doing a lot of that recently. I really don't. But you need to, because you deserve it. Okay. You deserve to be loved. All right. And there are people that want to love you. You have to let them in, but you have to love yourself first. All right. And this card is saying that if you do, if you let yourself be loved by others and love yourself, it's just going to open up so many positive things for you, Melanie. And I feel that you need that at the moment. Okay, I really do. So I want to leave that with you, okay, and say, let the love in and love yourself. And I'd like to say to all of you, thank you so much for coming on this evening. We've had a bit of trouble with Facebook. It's been lovely, and I will see you again. Bye-bye.